Okay, so sila kasi naka-join na sila last week sa orientation. So sa ngayon, ang gagawin ko na lang is to give an overview na lang. No? So I like to introduce myself muna. Alam mo naman siguro ang aking name, but they call me Miss Aisha here at ICSE. Okay, so I finished my Bachelor's of Secondary Education, majored in Biology, pre-med, kumbaga. Pero walang pera, kaya hindi nagtuloy na mag-doctor. Anyway, after that, I went to Laguna, magturo doon ng high school. Nagturo ako ng 1 year. I taught high school students biology, physics, and ano ba yung binigay sa akin na doon? Values education. Natawa ako. Anyway, yon yung mga tinuro ko. Tapos, after that, I came to Kuwait. I work in Al Muzaini as customer service center representative. We work with banks. Doon ako natuto ng bank transactions, how do they do it, mga customer complaints and everything, lahat yun. So, after that, I applied here at ICSA and work as one of the instructors. So, from the medical field, tapos naging bilang train. So, actually, you can do it as long as you're interested and you are really dedicated. Bigla naging management. So, yung utak ko ngayon, nangalawang na yung mga nasa medical field, puro na ngayon business, management, strategies, ganyan. So, anyway, that's what life has given me. So, I think embrace niya lang kung ano yung opportunity. Kasi habang nandyan, go lang. So, kung happy naman, basta happy. Okay. As long as you're happy and you do what you like what you do, hindi naman magiging mahirap. Okay. Good thing is, I like teaching. Kaya siguro nagstay din ako kahit mahirap. So, embrace lang the change.
Actually, kaya din ako nag-continue kasi namin teacher.
Ay!
Namomotivate ko kasi kami.
Okay.
Teacher, hindi ba?
Okay, ba importante gusto nyo rin yung ginagawa. Kasi kung wala na ako, di ba paano na yan? Okay, di ba? So you have to have, you have to enjoy what you do. You have to make sure that you like what you're doing and nobody has forced you. Kaya una ko tinatanong, sinong nagpwersa sa'yo na mo? Sinong pumilit sa'yo? Kasi pag wala na yung pumilit, paano na? Okay, so you have to submit 8 assignments here. Okay, so ang style ng klase or ng assignment ng curriculum is assignment based. So magkakaroon tayo ng dissertation and you have to submit 8 assignments. Yung mga may check. Okay? Meron tayong mga tinatawag na mandatory units. So whether you like it or not, you have to take them. Yan, yung 1 to 6 na yan. And you have to choose from the options. Itong 4 na to, pipili kayo. They are called optional units. That means you can have an option which one to take. Dalawa. So it's either you take finance and HR or you take finance and SM or organization and human. Ituturo ko naman lahat if you like. Pero dalawa lang isasubmit. But I'm sure na pag ganito lang sa optional unit, tatapusin niyo yung dalawa, wala na kayong keber dun sa dalawa pang more. Kasi pagod na yung utak niyo, I'm sure. But if you like, I will be open to discuss. Kayo na pipili dyan.
Kasi ang ganda ng yung magkasunod sa optional
Yung mga stud ko, ang kinuha nila, meron kumuha ng finance with strat, finance and marketing, tapos yung isa naman is finance at saka HR. So, pwede ko kaibon. Hindi naman kailangan pare-parehas. What you think you need, yun ang kunin. Okay. Although, pwede nyo naman kunin lahat if you like. Walang problema.
Kunin ko na lang yung
Sige, walang problema. Okay. So, as I've said, meron kayong optional at meron din kayong mandatory units. So, William, this is assignment based and you have to make your dissertation. I'll be giving you my time to teach you, but you have to do it on your own. I'll just give you the concepts and ideas, but I'm gonna help you how to answer the questions. And we have what you call as guided learning hours. Kailangan meron kayong login sa attendance ninyo na 60 hours per module. So that means everyday kailangan mag-login kayo sa portal. Okay? So meron kayong
specific time na?
No specific time. As long as you should have 60 hours sa isang module. Okay? So, assignment based ito, and the guided learning hours would comprise those that I am with you or I'm not with you in physical or in online. Kasama din lahat yun. Okay? And We don't like plagiarism, bawal ang kopyahan kasi isa-isa lang, pares lang naman ang assignment na sinasagot nyo, but you have to make sure that your assignment is individually made by you. That means, lagi nyong i-mention yung pangalan ng company nyo and how do you apply the concept in your company. So it's always, for example, where do you work? Ang pangalan ng company. Asset mo. So, in asset time company, we do like this. Ganun. Lagi yung babanggitin. Lagi yung babanggitin. So, that will make your assignment original. Okay? And I'm gonna run your assignment in a plagiarism report. Kailangan hindi tataas yan sa 10%. Okay, I will be doing that thing. You don't need to worry. I will help you out. Okay? Sa collusion is like when your assignment is just almost the same with your classmate. Na parang hindi na siya coincidence lang. Therefore, pag nagsisearch kayo sa internet, kung ano yung unang lumabas, huwag yun ang kukunin ninyo. And don't take references from Wikipedia, please. Okay? Kukunin nyo yung mga resources ninyo from the ones I have given and also from educational institutions. Okay? Or scholarship areas like yung mga journals ng mga scholars. Or you can also use Google Scholar or Google Books. Those are good resources. Okay? Kasi na-publish na yung mga yon. It has been edited. It has been cross-check, mga ganyan. Na-verify, ganyan, no? Alright. So, importante, maglalagay kayo ng referencing sa dulo ng assignment. Okay? Like this, citations. Okay? I have in the portal the citation guide on how to do it. You can use Harvard, you can use APA. You can also use this one. Si Miss Anna, alam na niyang gamitin. Okay? We'll be discussing that, so don't worry. Okay? But what I'm saying is, at the end of your assignment, there should be a reference list. Ganyan. At kailangan naka-alphabetical order. Okay? Kasi mga master students kayo. Okay? You have to always think now that you're a master student and you have to follow guides that I have given you so you will get a high grade. Okay? Ayan. So, ito ang aking ginamit ko ako nagkuha rin ng aking masters. If you have an e-journal, you have to write it this way. If you have a website, you have to write it this way. So, kailangan nandun yung access date. Okay? Nandyan lahat sa portal. Nasa portal lahat. Okay? Ito yung Scriber. We'll be looking at that later. So don't worry. Okay? So, any questions so far? How about si Miss Michelle?
Sabi ko assignment place, so wala tayong parang mga assignment places ganun. Or meron
Meron din. Kasi kailangan din magbigay kami ng evaluation. Meron din sa portal, but not really too much. Like lang OM ninyo, every chapter meron. Some modules have, some modules doesn't have. Pero meron quizzes din. Okay? But it will not affect your grade. But it's a protocol that we have to do. So, kailangan yung i-take. Okay? Part of standardization. Okay, Miss Johnny Lynn tsaka Miss Michelle, and are there any questions?
All good, teacher.
Wala naman? Okay, sige. Pag may question kayo,
Wala na,
raise
Sophia.
your hand. Okay, how do we check your assignments? Meron tayo ng tawag na rubrics wherein nandun yung gauging natin na assignment ninyo. Halimbawa dito, nakakuha ka ng content writing mo is you describe the ideas with evaluation and some original thinking. That means you gave examples. Ayan. Bigyan kita ng 50. Dito naman, maybe siguro 45 kasi limited yung application of theory. Dito naman, may basic knowledge of understanding ng concepts. Bigyan kita ng maybe 57. Okay? Maganda yung pagkakasulat mo, orderly, it's coherent. Like itong first paragraph related to the second and to the third. Okay? Yan, bigyan kita siguro ng mga 59. Okay? And yung referencing, syempre, part yan. Kung adequate yung use ng in-text citation. What is an in-text citation? The citation of the author that you use in the middle of the paragraph, so the beginning of the paragraph or at the end of the paragraph. It's not your reference list only. Okay? Your reference list only is just the list at the end. But the in-text citation is a citation you're going to write in the beginning, middle, or end of your paragraphs, which I'll be helping you out. Okay? And then I'm going to add all up the scores, take the average, and see which one you're going to fall. So I don't want my students to be under basic. I will let you revise. Dito lang, di pwedeng basic lang, di ako papayag, okay? I want you guys to get at least pinakamababa ng good, okay? Kasi mga master students kayo, okay? You have to make sure that yung target ninyo should be at least good and above, okay? If you get 60 and above, 60 to 69, you'll get a merit grade. And 70 and above, you'll get a distinction grade. Okay? But from 50 and below,
Hindi namin yung push nyo.
I will push you. Okay? Okay? So we have, if you have all 70%, you can get a distinction in grade. It will show in your transcript. But it's not me who's going to decide last. It is the awarding body. Okay? So let's start. Okay, start na tayo today. Reminder lang, nagkape na ba kayo? Nagkape na ba? Ayoko nang hihikab ha. Okay, tapos ako pala yung humikab, no? Hindi pa ako nagkape. Kalimutan ko actually. Okay, anyway. Let's go now to the first topic. Okay, bago tayo mag-go into that, it's very important that you start with small steps. We are trying to reach something very high, right? You have to start with small steps. Ibig sabihin, consistent steps. Small, consistent steps. Kung yan ang sinunod yung way, ang hirap, di ba? Malalaking hakbang. Baga, hindi mo na akong magbabasa ngayon, next week na, mahirapan na kayo. So you have to do it every day, consistently, para hindi kayo mahirapan. So important small steps is also very helpful. So I suggest you guys to do the same. Araw-araw, basa. Para alam niyo naman yung forgetful that I've said, right? That today, pagkatapos ng klase, naalala niyo pa 99%. Tomorrow, 70% na lang. Okay? Sa Lunes, na lang, 20%. So if hindi kayo magbabasa, makakalimutan niyo lahat ng sinabi ko dito. Therefore, we just wasted our time, our cost, and our effort. So dapat consistent step lang talaga. That's how you survive. That's how you're going to survive. Okay? Kahit isang oras lang, isang araw. Okay? Bago matulog or when you wake up, it's really a sacrifice. It's really a sacrifice. It's not easy. Okay? Hindi pa makailan ng popcorn. And you will realize what I'm going to say soon. Okay? So, ito na. Yung assignment question ninyo will be in the portal. You will check it later. So, I advise you to bring your laptops next time so we can open it all together. Okay? But there's a scenario. You have to read the scenario. And since all of you are employed, you don't take the scenario as it is. You apply it on your workplace, whatever the concept is. So, you're a senior manager of an enterprise. Ibig sabihin, you're a senior manager and you do it. What is a medium-sized enterprise? Ilan ang empleyado ng medium-sized enterprise? How many employees do we have for a medium-sized enterprise? How can you consider that an enterprise is a medium-sized? Kasi merong small, medium, merong large enterprises, di ba? Mga ilang employees ang meron sa isang medium-sized enterprise?
Kasi small na, sa amin siguro small lang kasi 65 lang kami. This is
That can be considered medium. But in the Western countries, they consider medium pag nasa 100 or 150. But here, I think they consider you medium when you're already more than 50. Yeah, 50 to 250. So you would be considered medium already. Kami small pa lang kami kasi we are just only having 20 employees.
Kami din nasa 20 grade.
So we are still considered small enterprises. Pag medium na, nasa 50 to 250 employees. Yeah. So now, which one do you belong? Do you belong in a medium? Sa concept dito, you're a medium-sized enterprise manager. But since you are all working, you apply it on the concept of your work. Okay. So what you're going to do here is you're going to provide details of your research. Magre-research daw kayo about performance management. Okay, so you're going to make a performance management research about your organization at meron tayong mga word limits. Okay, so hindi nyo pwedeng gawa kayo ng 100 pages. Meron tayong word count to follow. Okay, so meron tayong word count to follow here. And that is 200 to 250 words muna na introduction. So what you're going to do in step 1 is that you're going to use your own employment context and you're going to base that according to your workplace. Yung assignment niyo, i-base nyo doon. Okay? So this is the first part of your assignment. Kailangan meron kayong introduction muna from 250 to 250 words. 200 to 250 words. So that would comprise the following. A, you have the profile of your organization. Kailangan nakalagay yung profile ng organization, structure ng organization, tsaka yung nature. Ano ba yung nasa profile? Name, syempre, yung size, how many employees do you have, where are you located, okay? Description, what do you offer, ano yung structure ng organization, you have to show your organizational chart, okay? So, kailangan marunong kayo gumamit ng MS Word, Excel, tsaka PowerPoint, okay? I assume that you all know how to use that, okay? At saka organizational culture. Organizational culture is the way you do things around your organization. Okay, we have discussed that in your OM. You can just go back to that. Okay, but organizational culture is how you do things around. How you dress up, how you do your uniform, how do you welcome employees when they are new. Okay, how do you implement your strategies, and yan. How do you motivate your employees? How do you go for team building, mga ganyan. Okay? Ano yung values ng company, ano yung strategies ninyo. Those are part of your culture. And your nature of the organization, you're going to write here what are your products, your customers, yung may partner ba kayo, may businesses ba kayong ka-partner, may mga, ano ba yung mga scope of engagement ninyo? Do you have a charitable organization, or do you work with NGO, whatever that is. So what are your engagement? Do you have global partners? Ganyan, no? Okay, so let's go back to the question. Wala yung tanong dito. Madali naman, right? So the first page of your assignment should be, of course, yung title page. You have the name there. I also have the example of your template. Paano nyo sasagutin? Nandun na rin sa portal. We'll look into that later. But the first page would be the name of yourself, your enrollment number ninyo, tapos yung title ng module, and the logo of ICSN Qualify. And there should be a pagination, okay? Parang naman kayo maglagay ng page na siguro, no? And then you have to leave one page in the beginning para sa table of contents, okay? And then the next page would be your introduction, this one. And then the next page would be now the assignment questions, okay? Ganon. Is it clear, guys? Clear ba? Okay, so this topic, this module is more on performance management. So as a manager, you should now know how to measure the performance of your employees. Dapat meron na kayong idea how to do that. And that's what you're going to focus here. Okay, so ilalagay nyo ngayon doon, task 1, this is actually your task 1, and it is divided into 3. Okay, so you have task 1 and then 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. So ano yung number 1.1? Pakibasa nga, William.
Critically assess the links between team performance and strategic objectives.
Okay, let's take a look at the word assess. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng assess?
Parang evaluate.
Evaluate is different. So dapat evaluate na lang din nilagay. Sige, Google nga, ano ibig sabihin ng assess?
Dalawang yun lang. Ito na lang. Saan na lang tayo?
Sige lang.
Hindi assess.
Assess, ano ibig sabihin ng assess?
Parang ang lago ng description na.
Yes.
Ano? Assess lang. Assess mean. What the assess mean? Judge or decide.
You're going to make your judgment according to the available information. Yung available na information na yun is whatever you can see in the lesson notes that I provided or whatever resources you can get from the internet. Okay, so unahin muna natin the assessment or the judgment between the link ng performance at saka strategic objectives. Okay? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng strategic objectives in the beginning? Okay. Pag sinabi mong strategic objectives, these are your company objectives that are for long term. Okay? Not just your what you do now or tomorrow or next month, but for long term. Maybe 5 years, 20 years, ganyan. Okay? So something that you do that will impact soon. Okay? Ano ba yung ginagawa nyo that will impact your company 20 years from now? Okay, those are your strategic objectives. So this is long-term planning. Okay, so meron bang relationship between the team performance and the long-term planning that you do? Meron ba? Siyempre meron. And that's what you're going to assess. Okay, you have to make the judgment. Sabihin nyo, oo, meron. And this is the relationship of that, blah, blah. Okay, now let's take a look at the team first. Kasi you have to make it and break it down para madali nyo masagot yung question. So first, you have to define what is a team and what are your objectives. And when I say objectives now, you have to go back to your company. Ano ba yung objectives ng company mo? Okay? So you would say a team is blah, blah, blah. Okay? And in our team, we look forward here in a same company that our objectives will be achieved by blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then here are our company objectives. So you have to write your company objectives. Huh? You have to write 2 to 3 objectives of your organizations. Okay, now let's start with the last quarter of the year. Ano ba ngayon? September, October. So from October to December, na objectives ninyo. Posibleng wala kayong strategic objectives yan. So yun yung mga ilalagay nyo. So you're going to write 2 to 3 objectives of your organization that are intended for the last quarter of the year. Okay? Klaro ba? So first thing, you have to have the introduction. And to be able to answer the question, break down the questions. First, identify what is a team, define what is a team, what is a strategic objective, and then you're going to relate these two together. Okay? Parang drawing nyo yung team, tapos yung objective ninyo, ito yung performance ng team, ito yung objectives namin, ito yung ginagawa namin para ma-achieve yung objectives. Okay? You can also make it in a table. Walang problema. Whatever you like. Now, in the concept of team performance, you have to always remember that there is a link, and that's what you're going to explain. We have a concept here called the LMX exchange theory. Ano sabi dyan? According to, so this is what you call as in-text citation. Turban and Jones, 1988. Yan, yun nasa loob ng sentence that you use to cite your resources. That's your in-text citation. So, and if you get some pictures from the internet, also make sure that you write the source. Okay? Kasi we don't want plagiarism. Okay? And it is strictly prohibited. So, sabi dito, when values are perceived to be similar, when you say values, the one that is important to you or the one that you do, which you think is right, and that's what your company is doing, you get attracted to that company. Yeah, and then you work into that company. And then you work hard, and then you work properly because you like what you're doing, and then you have a good relationship. So therefore, there is also according to these authors, there's also a physiological effect. Ibig sabihin, less stress daw. Kasi gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, kahit marami kang trabaho. So therefore, the performance of a team is related to the values. The one that you think is important to you, and the one that you think that your company is doing, that's why you're working for them. On the other hand, when the manager and subordinate have different values, or just say the manager and the employee, you think something is important and that's not important to your manager. So therefore, he doesn't care what you feel. So nagkakaroon ng differences. So there is no learner and manager or member exchange. Okay? So ano daw mangyayari? What's written there? They may experience more negative effect according to Schwartz and Davis. So pag nilalagay ko yung mga in-text citation, ibig sabihin, you can look to that article by going to my reference list and then go to that link that I have provided so you can read the whole thing kasi kinukuha ko lang yung statement doon. If you want to read more about that, go to the references that I have written. Nakalagay din yan sa reference list. And that's what I want you to do as well sa assignment ninyo. Pag naglagay kayo ng in-text citation, kailangan nandun din yan sa reference list. So, yun ang i-cross-check ko. Okay? And sabi nga dito meron kang physiological effects that is more positive kasi gusto mo yung ginagawa mo. You have a good, there is a good exchange. So, there is a positive effect. Pag negative naman, you have a negative relational and physiological. Naapektuhan din yung katawan. You have more stress, perhaps. Ganun. Kasi hindi ka happy. Okay? Right. That's just one concept. Okay? Any questions on the LMX member exchange, leader member exchange? Okay, we have also a theory on the similarity and attraction. Ang sabi dyan, pakibasa nyo nga ito. Okay, resulting to similar levels. Okay, therefore, nakarelate na naman siya sa stress. So you can see you have many resources that you can code. Okay? So, sabi daw, if you have similar attitudes and values, then you have lesser stress kasi hindi ka na mag-struggle, right? So, yun daw. So, and then it will also help you in your ability to communicate. Okay? You can also relate that one. So, there's a similarity, there's attraction. Kaya sinabing similarity, attraction. Diba? So, sabi nga nila, same feathers flock together. Yun. So, pwede na kayo maglagay ng quotes dyan. Okay? Pwede na kayo maglagay ng picture. Okay? So, yes. So, when values and beliefs are perceived to be similar, there will be greater attraction. Okay? And there's higher trust. Kasi nga pares naman kayo. Then, you have the willingness to support each other. So, importante na ang team has similarity. Okay, you should be having the same values. Okay? Oh, pwede mo rin sabihin same nationality. Yan, okay? So the challenge is that when you have a team that is diverse, ibang usapan naman yun. Okay? But here we're just talking about the values, not the race, not the gender, not the nationality. We're talking about the values. The one that is important to you. Okay, or the one that you think is similar to what is important to you. And the effective reaction is thus very positive. Okay, pag parehas daw. So, importante na pagsamahin yung may parehas ng gusto. Magpagsamahin sa team yung ayaw sa isa't isa or yung mortal enemies or mag-asawa. Anyway, this is just an example, okay? But it's true that there are some companies that they don't hire husband and wife, and relatives. Kasi, yung away nila sa bahay nadadala sa work. Diba? Okay. So, we also have a model of Nadler and Tushman. This is called the organizational congruence model. Okay? Ano ang sabi dito? Pakibasa mo nga. This model.
This model looks at the factors influence the success of the change process and aims to create an understanding of what happens in an organization when change is introduced.
Okay, sabi naman ni Nadler and Tushman, what will happen to the organization pag meron namang change that is introduced into the team? Ano mangyayari? May effect yan, di ba? Okay, so sabi niya, it composed of 4 independent components of subsystems, my work, people, formal organization, and informal organization. So it will give you the perception of a stimulant from outside or from inside. So meron ding effect yun. May effect din yung stimulant from the outside and from the inside. Okay? It will transform the performance. So from that, pwede na kayong magbigay ng judgment ninyo. You can now make an assessment from the given information, the link between team performance and your strategic objectives. Diba? Kasi yun yung sinasagot yung question eh. What is the link of team performance to the strategic objectives? So you have to give examples now. What are the strategic objectives that you have in your organization? Yung mga goal ninyo for the last quarter ng year 2023. Ano yung mga goals ninyo and how will you achieve it using your team? Can you give one example of a goal?
Kasi nag-assess ako last time sa mga sales na. So, meron isa doon. Negative 45 pa siya. We are in the last quarter na. So, ito yung pinupush namin yung ma-achieve nila this year.
So you still have to get around 25% para ma-cover your
Para ma-cover.
costs.
So, para ma-cover yun, binibigyan namin siya ng support na ano yung mga kailangan niya, support system. Kasi yung isa, over na siya pag 18 point something above na siya doon sa target niya
Mm-mm.
for this year. So ito naman, so parang yung isang sales na yon, pinapasupport namin dito ngayon sa isa. Ganun yung ginagawa.
Okay, so that means that there's actually your team is trying to work hard to help that part na hindi nagpe-perform. So there's a link between that. And you're going to explain the link of what you're doing, ano ba yung bakit nyo ginagawa to achieve the goal, and why do you want to achieve that specific goal. So magbigay ka ng example doon. Okay, about you, Christine.
Every month, nagdadagdag sila ng sales ng quota namin, ng 10%.
Every
So,
month,
Every month,
10%.
10%. So, ako na-stress.
Na bakit
So, yung team naman namin, masisipag ko.
Okay.
Ano lang dito, yung marketing.
Kasi tumataas every month.
Pero first month yung dinadagdag nila sa akin, doon po ako na-stress. Kasi yung team ko, ready sila mag-work kasi
Parang hindi naman siya achievable.
Ang
siguro
hirap.
na-achieve niya kasi ganun yung company. Mas na-achieve mo, bibigyan ka ng
bibigyan ko kasi,
Oo.
kasi sabi nila,
Yes,
kapag hindi kita binigyan ng hindi ko challenge, kayo mga mag-stop ka dyan.
Hindi, pero kung darating yung point that you cannot achieve it,
May negative impact yun.
may negative impact
Meron
din
po kayo
yan.
na.
Oh,
Kaya na-stress ako minsan. Sabi ko, ito ba talaga yung work ko? Pero minsan, nagbibigay naman kasi sila ng bonus sa akin. Doon ako namomotivate. Oo. Doon ako namomotivate. Pero yung mga team member ko naman, masisipag ko talaga sila. Kahit 11 p.m. kung may order, pupunta kami. Kasi yung bonus na yun, kinakatita ko sila. Doon sila namomotivate.
I see.
Yung bonus ko, binibigay ko din sa kanila.
I see.
Oo.
Okay. So, hindi sila binibigyan ng bonus ng management. Ikaw na
Hindi, ako lang,
nagbibigay.
ako yung nagbibigay para ma-motivate sila.
Okay. So, that's how you do the team performance. Ililink mo yan ngayon sa object.
Kulang sa amin yung marketing ko pa naman.
Okay. So, muna i-discuss yan. Madidiscuss yan sa later modules. Huwag niyong ibuhos lahat kasi mas-stress kayo pag nilagay niyo na lahat. Kung ano lang yung tinatanong, yun lang sagutin niyo. Okay? Kasi nangyayari sa usually sa mga students, ba't binigay na lahat? As in, dire-diretso na. No. Whatever is being asked, yun lang. Para hindi kayo ma-stress. Kasi pag dating nyo sa second module, drain na yung utak nyo. Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo, dahan-dahan na. Kung ano yung sinasagot, yun lang. Okay? Ayun, kailangan sagutin, yun lang sasagutin. Okay. Yes, Miss John.
Kasi essentially sa also, ang objective namin is tulungan yung salesman ma-achieve nila yun sa mystery shopper. Yun yung work namin.
Okay.
So, bilang receptionist, kailangan namin galingin yung performance para 100% yung
Okay, so alam mo yung impact ng performance mo and sa kanila. So you are considering your performance to give an impact to everybody. So yun yung link na kailangan mo i-explain. So you can give us an example. How about you, William?
Nasa food industry kasi ako.
Okay.
Meron kasi kami yung promotion ngayon na kailangan namin para maka-sell ng 5,000 kung sa specific na items. So
5,000 items or 5,000 KD?
5,000 items.
5,000 items. Okay. Within what?
Within November, hanggang November.
Hanggang November. So ilan na yung target nyo sa
Parang nasa ano pa lang kami, 3,200.
Kaya naman siguro yan.
So,
Basta consistent lang. Okay. O tapos,
ang way ko para ma-push nila kasi ako yung magkakaroon ng incentive. So, i-share ko talaga dun sa
team.
team member.
Okay. So, you know the importance ng performance team nila kasi hindi ka rin makakakuha ng incentive pag hindi sila nag-work. So, that's the link that you have to explain.
Time to time talaga, sine-check ko talaga sila, push yung item. Minomonitor ko to.
Okay, so you do the monitoring, you motivate them, you continually see how are they performing. Kasi yung performance nila is linked into your performance as well. Tapos dun sa objective, ililink yun. So yun ang i-explain niyo. So it's better that you give an example para masagot yung question. Okay, so 1.1 is finished. Dun sa mga sinagot niyo, yun na yun. Okay, but you have to give related literature kagaya ng mga binigay ko like Nadler and Tushman, LMS Exchange, kailangan magbigay kayo ng related literature. Okay? Because your example already is one thing that we cannot deny. Kasi yun ay nangyayari sa actual workplace. But you have to have related literature. Kasi you are doing an academic work. So kailangan meron kayong ilalagay na mga ganyan with in-text citations. Okay? So that's Nadler and Tushman. Also, now proposes that kapag meron kayong change, halimbawa, instead na 10, ginawa nilang 12, kasi mag-end of the year na magbibigay sila ng year-end bonus or something, or because of external forces like nagkaroon ng inflation, or dahil sa war sa Ukraine, nabawasan tayo ng ano ganyan, whatever that is, okay? Could be an economic factor, social or political factor, that is an external factor that will affect the decision making and the strategic objectives. So ano mangyayari ngayon? Now there would be resistance sometimes, di ba? And kung minsan naman, if you give too much of authority, nagkakaroon ng too much control and power, so hindi nagkakaroon ng balance. So if you want to talk about this as well, as a related literature, you can also use it. Okay? All right. Any questions on here? You can look for this reference if you want to read more about it. Okay? So remember na yung mga nilalagay ko dito, nandun lahat sa nandun lahat sa course.
Mag-i-screen
Lalagay ko later. Ha? Hindi ko na nagawa kahapon kasi
para
na busy. Ilalagay ko later. Okay. So, how is team performance enhanced? Siyempre, team effectiveness, di ba? Check nyo yung commitment and reflection. Ibig sabihin, you're gonna look at, are they still mindful of the 5,000? Baka nakalimutan nila 5,000, remind mo. Okay. Oy, nakalimutan mo 25, nasa 18 pa lang tayo, ganun. Okay? O ano pa, reflection means you're gonna look at how much you have done already. So, balikan ninyo anong ginawa nyo, baka naman kailangan ulitin natin yung ginawa natin in the first quarter. Okay? What else? Evaluation is very important. Yeah. I don't know what type of evaluation you do, and you have to give it as an example is better. Kung meron kayong ginagawang performance evaluation, that's also very good. Ilalagay nyo din doon. But of course, the feelings and behaviors and tasks are all linked with each other. So gusto ko makikita ko yung words na feelings, behaviors, and tasks. And of course, yung link ng team performance niyo with the strategic objectives and your example. Okay? And in that way, you'll be able to answer 1.1. And of course, meron kayo strategic objectives, and we have learned that it has to be SMART objectives, specific, measurable, attainable, di ba? Attainable, ano pa, realistic at saka time-bound. Okay? So of course, it's already for sure na time-bound na yan kasi for the last quarter na yan ng 2023. Okay? Alright, any questions on this? O halimbawa sasabihin niyo the team should be very effective. Question is how? O how are you going to measure team effectiveness? Kailangan you have a clear purpose. Ano yung purpose ninyo to reach that target? And you have an empowering team structure. Kailangan lahat kayo motivated. Lahat kayo, you're in the same page. Okay, strong organizational support. Baka naman may yung isa na heartbroken kayo, hindi nakaka-perform. Bigyan ng support. Okay, well-tended external relationships. That means your business partners, like yung supplier ninyo, whatever that is from the outside. And efficient information management. How do you communicate? When you communicate, you have to give information. And it has to be efficient. What do you do to make it efficient? Pero kay mga group chat, di ba? O ano pa, hindi nyo na kailangan puntahan doon, di ba? Para sabihin lang yung message. O, magagawa kayo ng mga efficient information management system. So therefore, you'll become more effective. Di ba? Mas madali na. So if the team is effective, anong mangyayari? If the team is effective, then you can now manage your products, your team members, they'll be satisfied, di ba? Ano pa? You'll be meeting the expectations of your stakeholders, and when you say stakeholders, it could be your manager, your CEO, okay, or your customers, okay, and then your team members will be satisfied, yeah, and lessons that will make themselves and the organization more effective in the future. Ano ba nangyari? Bakit hindi naka-perform? Bakit negative 25 pa lang siya?
Kasi hindi na-manage kasi ng HR yung mga bakasyon. So kung baga
Okay.
siya sa ibang department, so yung talagang task niya, hindi niya nagagawa.
Okay, so yung sa HR impact naman yon.
Nagsabay-sabay kasi yung bakasyon. So lahat kami parang
So walang nagtrabaho, kulang ng employee,
nagulo lahat.
kulang ng
Kaya
employee.
kailangan yung tulungan talaga dahil nag-support siya.
So yun yung bottom line pala nun, yun ang problem. Okay. So, not really on the performance itself only. Okay, so yun.
Siyempre, salesman siya, hindi siya makalabas. Kasi kailangan niyang stay sa office dahil ginagawa niya yung trabaho ng PRX. Ginagawa niya yung trabaho ng isang senior pa. Pati IT na sa kanya.
So yung work niya hindi na nagawa.
Hindi niya na po.
Kawawa naman.
Nag-1 month show.
Nag-one nag-one man na
Kaya
lang.
sila sinusuportahan nila.
Oo.
Ay, kung hindi siya good person, walang support din sa kanya.
Oh, okay, so you can give us an example sa team because it has to be a team performance, no? And team has individual values as well. So, pwede nyo rin i-discuss yun. Okay, again, sabi ko nga importante yung smaller steps ninyo. Okay, and what you're going to do here is you're going to critically assess again. So, kaya sinabing critically assess, that means hindi lang question answer, kailangan meron kayong example, okay, and you have to put them down into small concepts like ano ba ang team, ano ba ang purpose ng team, ano ba ang strategic objectives. So it would be advisable for you to first make a definition of what is a team and what is an organization, what is strategic objectives. Okay? Any questions on this so far? Puntahan natin yung portal ha. Remember, ang ano ninyo is 400 words lang to ha. 400 words. So, hindi pa kayo binigyan ng username and password. Ipakikuha nyo kayo Cindy. Dala nyo ba ngayon yung laptops or cellphone at least para at least makalogin? I-ano ko ngayon ha. Mas okay if dala nyo yung laptop nyo. Okay? So, ano natin si William. Kasi si William is...
Dire-diretso na ako sa mga ako pa ba?
Kinuha na lang shoot the nerd.
Dito din ako na ano kasi end of the month kasi kahapon, di ba?
Oo nga.
Ang dami rin words sa
Yan talaga. Kaya ang sabi ko, struggle is real.
may ano naman tayo. Nilagay ba doon sa paper? Bakit nilagay naman doon sa enrollment paper natin?
Hindi. Sinulat ba niya? Check niya daw.
Pero ano ko sinabi sa inyo andyan na yung ano, yung tag dito ba?
Baka sinend sa WhatsApp niyo.
Ay, ito. Sabi niya sila yung alin. Oh, hindi pa sila.
Yung username and password niyo sa portal.
Try mo username mo and password.
Iba ang
Ay, iba
username
ba?
niyo. Oo, iba ha.
Uy, wala yung password. Ano yung natin si Hannah?
Okay, saglit lang ha, William.
Ito, kasi ito, binigay. Open na ano ko, personal. I explain lang. Kasi send nyo sa WhatsApp na. Yung enrollment number ko. Tapos na yung naka-register mo para i-orient to kasi ito na rin hintayin na lang yung sa inyo sa inyo. Ito yung ano, ito yung
How about si Miss Michelle? Meron ka na bang username and password?
Sa Zoom lang, teacher.
Okay. So,
Sa portal, wala pa po.
wala pa. How about si Miss Jonelyn?
Ma'am, wala din po.
Okay, contact nyo lang si Miss Lindy ha.
Apo.
For that. Okay, so kailangan meron kayong
Ma'am, yung qualification number na yan na yun.
Yes.
Na may babaguhin yan, ma'am.
yes. Okay, ito kasi nasa question din yan. Pag dinownload nyo sa question, nandyan na yan. Okay. So, nilagay ko na rito. You have to have your name, Okay, tapos yung title. Ang title is, since this module is asking for a research, ang title would be Research on Approach to Performance Management of Al-Asir Company. Ganyan. Okay, and then you should have your logo both of the companies, and then the second page would be a table of contents. Then yung third page, dun kayo maglalagay na dito na ng task 1. Oh, sorry, yung introduction muna. Okay, ano yung introduction natin kanina? Ano yung introduction natin kanina na sinabi ko? Merong ABC, you remember? You remember? O no? Nakalimutan nyo na yung number 1, yung introduction that I have asked you to make. Ito, di ba? Yes, yung profile ng company. So, yan ang ilalagay nyo doon sa dito. Ha? So, I expect you to put your ano dyan, profile picture. Ha? Yan, yung write an introduction, 200 to 250 words only. Okay, 200 to 250 words. Sisend ko din to sa group chat para hindi nyo makalimutan at hindi na kami mag-revise or else re-revise nyo ulit. Kasama kayo. Introduction. To be written after the table of contents. Okay. So, the first one you're going to do is to assess. That means you're going to make a judgment. So, itatype niyo yung question. Ano nakalagay sa assignment question? Ano yung first question niyo ulit? So, makukuha niyo yung question sa portal. Okay, the assignment question is nasa 702. So, kiklik niyo yung 702 and you download these assignment questions. Okay? Ayan, ang assignment questions. Ida-download nyo na lang siya from there. Ito nandiyan siya sa first page. So, makikita niyo yan. Itong mga details dito is parehas lang doon sa naandito sa una. Okay? So, after ng table of contents, ilalagay nyo yung introduction ninyo. Then, from here, you're gonna write your task 1. Ano ba yung task 1? Puntahan natin sa question. This is the question down here. Okay? Take note, 400 words lang ang task 1. So, this is your assignment question. Okay? Oops. Oo, copy mo yung question doon. And of course, you have to make some chenilu-chenilu, di ba? Para naman maganda. At kakailanganin nyo pa rin yan kasi pag gumawa kayo ng table of contents, you have to format this, okay? And then ilalagay nyo siya dun sa reference. Then you can click on add text in level 1. Okay? Tapos yung title ninyo dito is, for example, you're gonna first make organization. What is an organization? Definition. Okay? Tapos sa baba naman, I told you to make a definition of team and definition of strategic objectives. Yeah. So, ang gagawin niyo dyan, since dito, magkakaroon kayo dyan ng mga sentences, di ba? Ganyan. And also here, sa baba. Pero itong mga subtitle, kailangan may format din, no? So, let's say this one. And also this one, subtitle din. So, lahat ng mga subtitle, meron din kayong format. And then, you have to add them doon sa reference ninyo as level 2, yung mga subtitle. Okay? Ganyan. Level 2 kasi subtitle siya. So, pag naggawa kayo ng table of contents, mag-a-appear siya dito. So, that's how you do it. So, insert nyo lang yung table of contents by clicking here. Then, choose the format you like. Let's say this one. Lalabas na doon. Okay? So, every time you add your, let's say, nandun na kayo sa task 2. Ganyan. Okay? Then, ipo-format nyo na naman to ng level 1. Diba? Hindi ito madadagdag doon unless you update the table. So, you update the entire table, magdadagdag na yung task 2 doon. Okay? So, you have to have a place here like that. At sa taas din, kailangan meron kayong header doon sa taas, your name, your enrollment number, and your course. Okay? So, yan yung mga kailangan ko lang na makita. And your pagination is important. Okay? So yan, hindi nyo na ipapasok ng isa-isa yung table na page nyo doon. Table of contents. Okay? So ano yung task 1 nyo? Again, you're going to critically assess the links in between. And when you're taking a look at the portal, yung portal naman, okay, puntahan natin sa portal. Ito mahirap sa, nasa online, nagdo-double, ako. Screen na lang para diretso na. Okay. So sa portal naman, para mag-guide kayo sa related literature, I have here yung mga lesson notes. Okay, this is the PowerPoint presentation which I turned it into PDF para maalala nyo yung lesson. And this is a quiz. Kailan nyo i-take yung quiz din. Okay, tapos this one is the lesson notes. Okay, so ayan yung mga lesson notes ninyo. You can get some resources from here. Ayan, nandyan na lahat yung mga diniscuss ko sa PowerPoint. Kung minsan, there are more in the lesson notes. Sometimes, there are more in the PowerPoint. Okay? So, hindi lahat naandyan. And, sa dulo, meron akong reference list. Kung may binigay akong mga in-text citation, you can go follow the link so you can get more information. Okay? So, ganito rin ang gagawin ninyo. You should have a reference list at the end and they should be alphabetically arranged. So, sa 1.1, anong ginawa ko dyan? Nagbigay muna ako ng introduction about the link of team performance and team effectiveness. Okay. And then, dito, meron akong mga outcomes, members, yan. So, break that. Then you have to have a separate section of your conclusion. That's your original thinking. Okay, so your examples could be included in the conclusion or as you discuss, pwede rin. So, bahala na kayo how you're going to design it. So, you have the freedom to write your assignment as you like. But of course, with the guidance of the assignment questions. Okay, so you start working on 1.1 today. Kailangan yung, bago kayo umalis, kailangan may magawa kayo. And I have to check that. And for me to see it, kailangan yung gumawa ng sarili nyong drive sa Google Drive and you send the link to me sa Drive. So how to do that? Pag nandito lang kayo sa email ninyo, pupunta kayo sa Drive. Yeah? Ayan, punta nyo sa Drive. New folder, tapos lalagay nyo yung pangalan ng assignments nyo. Okay, let's say your name, William. Ayan, no? Then after mo ma-create, okay, that folder will be created and then you go to that folder and then i-share nyo to sa akin. Okay? So, you're going to share this folder with me so you can click on share here and then you can copy the link tapos puntahan mo doon tapos send mo sa akin sa WhatsApp. So, I can access. Tapos dito nyo na lang i-upload yung assignment nyo. Okay? Then anytime, papasok na lang ako dyan sa Drive ninyo and I will check. Now, I'll show you the assignment of one of the students who finished already level 7. So, at least you have an idea. Okay? Kung paano niya ginawa. This is her 702. And by the way, you have to submit your credentials as well. Sinambi ko na nga pala sa akin. Ako na magpo-compile. So, ito. So, I'll be giving you your rubrics and your plagiarism report. Okay? And I will issue you as soon as it's ready. So, ito yung example na assignment ng aking first student ever na nakatapos. So, pwede rin kayo maglagay ng picture ninyo kung gusto ninyo, if you like. Okay, so ganyan. Okay? Tapos, may table of contents siya. Then, you have an introduction about the company. As I've said, kailangan yung company profile, structure, values, yung tagline ninyo nakalagay doon. Ano ang tagline ninyo? Kumbaga, how do you have your market positioning? Paano kayo naaalala ng mga customers ninyo? So, do you have a tagline, right? Halimbawa, sa ICSA, your partner in success. And then, Nike, just do it. Mga ganun. Okay? Or McDonald's, I love you, Sabado. So, you have to have also your values. Okay? So, sa McDonald's, in-expect nila pag Sabado, marami silang customer. Kasi, doon walang pasok. Yung mga bata, gusto nila pumunta. So, that's part of their values. Okay? Right. After that, diretso na sa task 1. Then, yun. So, ang ginawa niya, naglagay mo na siya ng chart that says that the strategic objective should be SMART, di ba? Tapos ito naman yung team performance niya. What entails a team performance? Clear purpose, di ba? Empowering team structures. Ito yung mga diniscuss ko sa class. And then, it will lead to effectiveness. So, naglagay din siya ng figure dyan. Pwede rin kayo maglagay. Okay? So, yung kanyang in-text citation is, ginamit niya yung lesson notes na pre-provide ko. So, according to, and then she put my name there and the date, the year. And then, ayan. That's how you're gonna use the in-text citation if you have used the lesson notes that I provided. Okay? And then, of course, I have discussed the LMX theory. So, ni-discuss niya din yung LMX theory. Naglagay din siya ng konting image. And then, the conclusion. Okay? So, dito, sa conclusion niya, nilagay na niya yung kanyang yung same feathers flock together. Ginaya niya rin yung doon, which is a very common one. Okay? Because the similarity. So you can see here also that gumamit siya ng footnote. Okay? Sync. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng sync? Kasi hindi naman lahat nakakaintindi ng word na sync, no? So gumamit siya ng footnote. Okay. Then 1.2 na. Tools and techniques naman sa 1.2. So what I want you to do is tapusin niyo muna something for your assignment template and at least yung question malagay niyo doon. Okay, I want to see that you have done something before we part ways today, okay? Kailangan sagutin na yung 1 point. Kasi pagdating nyo sa bahay, kakain muna ako, tapos na yan, wala na. So, you have to use your time here. I will always be giving you time to do your assignment while we are here. So, the last hour would be used for writing the assignment. Okay.